What's good, chat? My fault for the lateness. What's going on with y'all? Oh, hold on. Let me get this together. My fault for the. Oh yeah. Oh y'all starting up early. All right. Y'all starting up early. Hold on. Let me get this chat on this screen. Where my channel at? What's going on though? How everybody feeling this lovely afternoon? Shout outs to Trisha. She in the building. Shout out on. Audio is messing up. Give me a second, y'all. See what's going on. How do I hear? Do y'all hear that playback on y'all end? Let me know if y'all hear that playback on y'all end. What's going on, chat? Give me a second. I'm having technical difficulties over here. Mic check, mic check. All right, I think we lit. We lit, we lit, we lit. All right, bet. All right, we lit. Let me tap in with the chat right quick. Oh, so ravishing. Welcome, JV. Welcome, welcome, bro. Welcome, Margarita. Welcome, Lisa got style. What's up? Oh, look who's back in the chat, Liliana. I guess you're not blocked after all, huh? Elevated mindset. What's good, my brother? Bronze. What's the word, bro? Shout outs to my man Jamal Matthews. He's in the building. I know Jay says she gonna be right back. I don't know if she pulled back up on me or not. All things Mia J. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. Ladies of iTalk, thanks for coming through. I appreciate all y'all. Listen, Liliana, I told you, one of my mods probably put you on timeout. It was not me. If it was me, I would have told you it was me. But it's so crazy because I was telling you when I forgot who live. I think it was Crystal Live. I was saying I had put somebody on timeout in somebody else's live by an accident. So it happens. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing out with y'all. You know, I actually want to watch something with y'all. I wanna ruffle Trisha's feathers today. Where is Tease? That's what I'm looking for. I should have hit up Tease before I got on live. I should have hit up Tease because she had a lot to say on her live yesterday. Don't do it. Liliana, it was Elevated that did it? That's crazy. Nah, but yeah, so I came across this video. I actually didn't watch the whole thing. You know what? I'm not gonna even watch that one yet because I really want Tease to be in here for that one. So Imma play something else. So we just vibing. It's nothing crazy. Just, vibe out with me. We gonna react to this video. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, where is that? Let me see if I can find it. We in motion. Tap in. This is giving real
When Jay's mother got pregnant, you know, she told
Maury
me the baby was mine.
vibes. I don't know if
I was
y'all
an
heard
active parent. Jade's in.
hold on. Why I can't hear it. Where's the audio? Hold on. Where's the audio at? Yo, the things I gotta go through when I go on live, man. See, it's so much stuff I gotta work on, but you know, it is what it is. We ain't perfect. Up because this is not turned up.
Anyways.
So I don't know if y'all heard this part, right? But she knew this dude wasn't her pops because her mother told her they had a heart to heart. They had a heart to heart conversation, and her mom's had a conversation with her and said that this guy might not be your father. You feel me? He might be his father, but he might not be his father. You might not be a father. Excuse me. So with all that knowledge, it's two things, right? It's still like even though she knows that that may not be her father, you know, the entitlement is still there. Like the way she's, you know, talking, and also the fact that she didn't tell that man what the mother said. You feel me? So you still mad, angry, upset with him because he's not moving the way you want him to move because he's considered to be your father, but you know in the backhand he may not be your father. So I don't know. Hold on, let's get back to it. Now they about to drag it. They about now, because he's like literally that's mad OD. You feel me? Like that's mad OD. But just hear the crowd like what? Like ladies, what if I can't even put it in perspective because y'all know when a child is gonna be y'all because it's coming from you. But just put yourself in a man's shoes. You feel me? Just put yourself in a man's shoes. If hypothetically speaking, if men was the ones to get pregnant, right? And then y'all taking care of, this kid, investing in this kid, spending time with this kid, or whatever the case may be is. And then you come to find out that kid is not yours. And then on the other hand, the kid is still have this like energy towards you. Like, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, I know I'm not bugging. But I'm showing this to just put it out there of the type of things men go through and how crazy women be moving. Some women, excuse me, not all women, some women. Let me make that clear. Answer this question, right? Is he wrong for that? Is he wrong for not wanting to, contribute until he knows the situation? Put a one in the chat if y'all feel like he's wrong. Put a two in the chat if y'all don't think he's wrong. Let me know. Let me see where y'all at with this so far. Put a one in the chat if y'all feel like he's wrong. Put a two in the chat if y'all don't feel like he's wrong. Hustle Man 3.0, welcome. A DNA test will clear that up. Like, why waste time? I think they touched on that. They definitely gonna touch on that. Truly Prem. But let's not get distracted here. Let's not get distracted here. That's the thing. Don't go off the road. I get it. It is certain things that can be done, but let's just look at it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Don't get sidetracked on what if, could if. You know what I mean? We don't know, why people don't do certain things. Why people don't do the certain things, that needs to be done in order to get certain situations taken care of. Just look at it for what it is. So it's a lot of tools in the building. Okay, I bet. That's your mother got how like, and this is the thing. And this is, yo, hold on. Let me look. I feel like it's a room full of women in the crowd, and they not understanding. You feel me? Like once again, you know what I mean. His delivery is coming off harsh, but honestly speaking, from a perspective of like the circumstances of like what's going on, like he do not know if this child is his. That's great. And then the fact that the mother went and had a conversation with the daughter about it and not him, it's like that's even more of a slap in the face. Because what are you telling her? What are you telling her that for? Why you don't have that conversation with me and keep it a stack and be like, yo, I slept with this person 20 something years ago and she may not be yours. So on top of like now him knowing that, and then also the attitudes he got to deal with when it comes to the little girl. It's like a father taking on a role of another son or whatever, and the son is bucking up in his face like, I'm gonna look like, yo, little nigga, you better relax. Knowing that the son is not even his. Like, it's the same thing. It's just that the female is given more of attitude and, you know, y'all know what I mean. Prim, that's what you said. That's what you said, Prim. Why they didn't get it done back then. You know what? Let me tap in because it's a lot going on, and I don't want to be too much behind on this chat. Damn, y'all going crazy in the chat right now. Hold on. I don't even know where to start. I know Destin was like, he's a jerk. Where's that comment at? Are you locked in? Are you locked in? Right. There's a right and wrong in life. Right. That's messed up. He's such a jerk. Okay, yeah, I agree. Not right. As a grown man, just get the DNA test if he feels like that. That's a fact, Trisha. Like, he could have definitely did that on live TV. Why act this way? Yep. Maybe that's the reason he got cheated on. Omar, yo, you's funny, bro. Yeah, he acting wrong. It isn't that girl's fault. I get his reason to back off, but he definitely coming at her wrong. I agree. I feel, yo, Gen X, I feel like he should have had that energy with the mom. I'm not gonna hold you. The child, huh? Like, nah. How you doing? What's going on, Mike? I'm well in yourself. I'm probably a little bit late on the chat, but I'm catching up. If you really love that little girl, it wouldn't be easy just to turn that off. I get it. What man wants to raise a child that may not be mine? However, no child should pay for the parent's sin. That's a fact. I'm sure if he was trying to bag the mother, he would have played daddy then and dropped the bag on the child. That's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I think it is? I think it's something as far as with he mentioned like her and his wife, his then wife had got into something, right? And then I guess she was just like overreacting, wasn't listening, being disrespectful and things like that. To the point he was like, if you're gonna be disrespectful, you could go. And she didn't like that shit. I understand the feeling, but on live TV and towards her, it's crazy. That's a fact, Destin. I agree. How do you turn that off and on though? He's talking it out on a wrong person. That's a fact, Trisha. That's why I was like, he should have had that energy with the mother. That's a fact. Well, that's the different combo. That's the stash. BDBGP. Shout outs to you. You in the building. That's a lot of letters I had to pronounce just now. He should be pissed with the mom. That's a fact. That's a fact. Right? That's how y'all feeling, how y'all living happy. Imagine her being treated like that as a little girl though. Nah, that's a fact. I definitely agree. That's why I said, like, not for nothing, like, she's the victim in this situation. The only thing I don't like personally, like, is the outside. Like, for example, like the crowd. Like, for example, like the women in the crowd is already labeling him as this monster, and they not considering, you know, his feelings. The same way the daughters, like, they both is victims in this place. Like, the daughter and the father. You feel what I'm saying? They both in their own little way was wilding, talking crazy in their feelings. But it's one person that's the problem here. And she's not even here. She's not even here. That is that part. You feel me? But let's get back to it. Hold on, chat. I guess I'm biased because of the situation with my father. Nah, it's no like, I'm not gonna lie. It's no, because me personally, I feel like the father, well, if he's the father or not, like, he definitely doing some like stupid shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not agreeing with him neither. I'm just it's the mom. Everybody is like, oh, bashing him, coming at him, even the crowd. You feel me? Like they already labeling him as this bad guy, but then it's like nobody is questioning the mom. You feel what I'm saying? Like both of them is in my book. It's quiet. They trash. You feel what I'm saying? The only person in here that I feel bad for is the child. Yo, look at that. Look at the crowd is going. They eating that shit up. They eating that shit up, crowd. Like, chat, hold on. The mom, the most wrong, agreed. Grandma lying already. That's a fact. The daughter just said, even though the circumstances was fucked up, the daughter just said, when I was staying with you and your wife, this is what happened. So now, was he there or was he not there? Because clearly she just said she was staying with him for a short period of time. But now he wasn't there. Damn, her like, come on, bro. You wildin'. You wildin'. He's the only one physically there to criticize. Okay, Destin. I'm with you on that. But I think if the mom was there, she would get hate too. Mom should have taken care of that when she was born because she knew she was sleeping with someone else. He needs to just tone down the attitude. That's a fact. I think he needs to tone down the attitude with the child. Turn that shit up with the mother. Facts. That's a fact. Hold on. Oh my gosh, not the mother. This is what let's see. Let's see. Hold on before I get into that. Let me see what the chat is talking about. Hold on. Why even tell her that? Kids remember every promises you tell them. That's a fact, Destin. My opinion, he just don't like this kid, which is why he doesn't care. Not right, but some parents wrong. Like they pick favorites. If he liked her, he would have cared. Hello, everyone. Tracy, shout outs to Tracy. Shout outs to you for coming in the building. KT, what's good, bro? What's going on, my guy? You know what I'm saying? So y'all ready to hear what the mother got to say? Y'all ready to hear what the mother got to? This is the mom, guys. This is the one that should be there in the studio, but she's not there. This is the person. This is her. And let's see how everybody react towards her. Let's see if she get that energy the dad is getting.
You've never once stepped up for your daughter.
Hold on. Whoa. You never once stepped up for your daughter. The fact that you saying that, the fact that you started off saying that, and you know the situation, yo, all right. Hold on, chat. Yo, type of 1 in the chat if y'all think he the pops. Type of 2 if y'all don't think he the pops. Where y'all at with it? Type of 1 in the chat if y'all think he the pops. Type of 2 in the chat if y'all don't think he the pops. Omar, you don't think he the pops? Trisha ain't no 3. Trisha is 1 and 2. Type 1 if you think he's the pops. Type 2 if you don't think he the pops. Yo, y'all are annoying, bro. Yo, Trisha, Liliana, and Tracy. 1 or 2. 1 if he is the pops. 2 if she's not. If he's not. Y'all playing all day. In the words of Maury, the results are in. Mom for the streets. But it's so crazy because Mom ain't even getting cool. She came on there. Everybody listened. All that. If that was the father that came on that screen, they probably would have booed him out the arena. Oh, not the arena, the studio. You feel me? That's that part. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about as far as with, things being not fair. All right, bet. So it's a lot of people in here that's saying that they don't think he the father. All right, let's tap in. Let's see. Man, yeah. Listen, the reason why, you feel me? The reason why I specifically chose to tap in with y'all with this video is because I want y'all to understand that, in the words of Trisha's Closet, I'm not a red pill ranger. You feel me? However it is you call it. You feel me? What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you see, like, this wasn't nothing about bringing no female down, about bashing no female shit. I said the dude was wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But it is gonna be a lot of times I'm gonna pull up to this chat and I'm gonna be shining light on the nonsense a lot of these females be out here doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think I spoke to Danielle last night about this. I said the problem is with this type of situation is like women is not holding women accountable. Like, at what point are y'all gonna draw the line? Like, as far as with the decent women, the good women that's out there, you feel what I'm saying? Draw the line and tell the women that's out here doing fuck shit, like, nah, y'all doing fuck shit. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all got us good women out here looking crazy. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, us as men, we looking at y'all all at once because nobody is putting. Hold on, chat. My fault.